watching. I was catching up on. I've been binge watching The Wire. Since we got time or whatever.
Since we got time.
I'm doing bad though. Like I've been binge watching for like the past week and a half, and I'm only on season 2 now.
Oh my God,
It's
that's
13
not binge
episodes.
watching.
Yeah, I be falling asleep, bro.
You've been watching a little bit
bro.
every day.
Yeah, I've been watching a little bit.
Bro,
Yeah.
I done had to rent the same movie like 2 or 3 times, but I be falling asleep on the 2 days to
my
pass, all that.
Boy, you done bought that movie, boy.
Yeah.
I might as well buy it. It's
Yeah.
like, they got me.
Oh, bro, but they had a thing where they was saying like we on season 2 now, but the guys they was on the ship and they working and they was saying like once some of the guys they get their money and they even ask for advances, like they jump ship, like they actually get off of the ship and leave their responsibilities because of they didn't got paid now, and that's all that they was there for. So now they got that and they gone. And I think that's the same way because he know like the minute you get that check, like the minute that you get your ends, your bag,
You gone.
You gone.
You out. But you gonna still do stuff in his name.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna still say, God bless me. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that credit. You did not get that from me.
Oh my God.
My brother, my mom always tells a story. I might
bro.
have said this before on there. My mom always tells a story about my brother when he was a little kid and he wanted some Kool-Aid or something, right? And so he just like wanted so bad. And y'all know, you just see Kool-Aid in the picture, so you like red or whatever color you like.
Yeah.
Not flavor, whatever
Just the
color
color.
you like.
Right,
Right?
whatever color you like.
So he wanted
Culture.
some, so he takes a cup. And she finally like gives, so he excited, he got the cup. So he holding it, so she's kind of pouring, but she's not paying attention. She's looking at it, but kind of looking away. Next thing you know, before she finished pouring it, the cup not even full. He's pulled the cup away to try to drink what he had because he just wanted it that bad. And now she's wasting it on the floor. You get what I'm saying? Your cup ain't full. If you leave your cup there for a little while
That's not
longer, you get it
good,
full.
exactly.
You get it full, but you want it so bad right now that you don't
Yeah.
realize that, one, you're not getting everything that's in there.
There's more coming.
Just for instant gratification.
Oh,
right?
I get it.
And you waste.
Yep.
Instant gratification is him taking the treasure that he finds.
And then adding it to what he had.
Yes.
Instead of realizing.
Instead of
this is new-
realizing you can get the entire field.
Yeah, this is the new life.
It's like a whole field. It's
Much-
all yours.
It's much bigger than this.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't even know what's here yet. Like you have yet to discover. That's why it's always seeking.
Hey.
But you
just
have
said
yet to
something.
discover what's on the land.
You have yet to discover what's in the land. Talking about you. You have yet to.
Yep.
How much?
Man.
I be having my moments, bro, because I be feeling like I feel like. See, most people want to hear God. Yeah, what is it like? How does God talk to you? And some people think it's off in the spirit, in the corner. All because Jesus said about the closet, they think it's in the closet.
Me and
They
God
don't even
got a
realize.
real ratchet relationship.
Hey, bro. Hey, we got a ratchet relevant and right now
I've never
relationship.
heard it like that.
No, God will talk to me through some foolery.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
Absolutely.
What?
But you know it. But you know without a shadow of a doubt that that's God.
That's God. That's God.
All day
and
long.
I can never preach it like I heard it.
All day long.
Right? But that's him.
There it
That's him. And
I can never preach it
and
like I heard
it's those
Yeah,
moments.
religion ain't ready for it yet.
Religion ain't ready for it yet. We have not. We're still priming.
Yeah,
It's still the process. One day, Darius.
Oh, my goodness.
One day. But not today. Not
Well,
today.
unleash it, boy.
Unleash it. And that day I'm unleashing everything.
Yeah.
It's gonna be everything in that one message.
Uncensored. Mhm.
Yeah. They're gonna be redacted. No, but I like those moments because I believe God talks to. I believe God. I'm gonna say two
God
things.
talks to everybody, first
Well,
of all.
he does, and I believe God talks to me while I'm talking. Right, and I believe God talks to me while you're talking. So as I'm listening, because I'm not. This is no front. Like I read that before, but I never read it like that. We done went over it so many different times.
for
Yeah.
sure.
But I never saw it like that till I looked at
either.
it. Like you saying it that way did something different for how I saw it. You know what I'm saying? And I believe God speak to me like that.
Yeah.
I believe that's the conversation. I believe that's the conversation with God. And he'll be like, I know for me, I don't know how y'all feel, but for me, it's like my skin get tight. It's a warm feeling. I don't know. I can't really describe it. They don't even do it right. But whatever it is, like, and so I'll be like, it's almost like,
Is that an allergic reaction?
But
What
his
is it?
face though, every time it's the same.
almost like,
Yeah, every time. Yeah.
Gone. I'm gone.
you know, and then it'd be like you be like on the verge of crying, but it's like, well, I know if I start, it'd be like, it's about to be over with. So, you know, you kind of like got to bring it back.
Yeah.
But it's like that idea that you don't even know what's in the field.
Yeah.
That's so much hope.
Right.
There's so much. I mean, it's hopeful to tell somebody that you don't know what's in your field, and that's really talking about inside of you. There's so much hope because we are so. Sometimes we can be so hopeless by getting our synopsis or identity from everything else.
Yeah.
And rarely does everything else tell you, man, there's so much more in that field.
And how many times do we execute forfeiture? Like, how many times do we forfeit what else is in the field?
We
bruh?
forfeit what else
because
is in the
we
field.
thought it was pretty when we saw it the first
Now
time.
watch this,
And we got that one thing, and we took it. We're like, oh, I got it now.
Oh man.
Hey,
And then we leave.
Hey,
we got a whole field left
Got
of
a whole
treasure,
field.
bro.
Hey,
Hey,
see,
we
me-
do that with ourselves all the time.
Oh,
dude.
see, and I
Forfeit
hate
all the
that.
time.
I would
Dude,
hate.
all the
I would hate.
time.
God, don't tell me. When I get there, don't tell me what I could have done. Just let me go ahead and be ignorant.
Man, bro, what does God lay out
I can't handle it.
land map,
handle
bro, of the property of the plot, bro?
I can't handle it.
He go
handle
to Donovan Montreal
You
top
live.
plot right
He
here.
gonna say you
Headphones on, I
live
can't
right
handle it.
here.
The
You
headphones
live
on, I
right
can't
here.
handle it.
all these
I can't hear what
treasures.
y'all saying.
You had all that.
I
You had all that.
can't. Ah!
Boy, you found that
Bruh.
one treasure. You thought you had it.
And I like that this a circle because you're living in this little circle, this little bubble.
And you got buku more, Trail.
The
Y'all-
whole table is
Y'all
yours.
keep talking to me. I'm about to take
The
this
whole
mic.
table is yours.
I'm gonna take click. This is over. I'm about to go sit in the room and try to think about.
He
Let me
be
think
like,
about what am I missing?
well, Donovan, you missed this one. You missed
Then he
that
gonna call
one.
me my first. He gonna call me about my government.
Yeah.
God gonna call me my
What your
government
mama
name.
said your name was
Oh
gonna
my
be?
God, y'all! I
Your
can't.
earthly
Y'all,
name?
hold on, man.
Donovan.
Y'all, I can't. Yo, like for real.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I slow down. You missed it. Slow down. Now, my dad taught me something. He said sometimes you can learn the scripture by looking at the opposite. So now this story has an opposite. So what's the process? The man finds, finds a great treasure, realizes what it is, hides it, go sell what he have, and then come and purchase the whole field. Not just the treasure,
The whole field.
but the whole field that the treasure is in. Right? Now that's a process, right?
Yeah.
But the opposite of this is, first of all, you're not even looking.
Come on, preach.
Okay,
Lesson number one.
first of all, lesson number one. First of all,
Yeah.
you're just okay with what you
Story
think
over.
you got.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
okay with your
terrible.
what?
Bruh.
Yeah.
I just want to live. Okay, you can
Okay.
get away from me with that. That's number one. But then the second thing is, you can if he sells everything that he had, sometimes you can sell the treasure for something that you see over here, Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
So you can have the land
That's true.
and the treasure already, but Esau
Birthright, yeah.
and Jacob, you sell your birthright for a pot of stew. Just because that's what you want right then.
I'm about to say, bro, they got to be the best pot of stew ever. And like, boy, they got to be
Bruh.
No, watch
perpetual
it.
pot,
But
man.
let's go a little deep. Let's go a little deep. But they say he was like famished, like he thought he was gonna die because he didn't eat.
Yeah.
Well, die then.
Bro, come on, bro. It ain't that serious. You being
Not
being
that
over
serious.
dramatic.
But that's the trick. That story is the same story as it's the same story as the Garden of Eden. It's the same story as the Garden of Gethsemane. Lord, if you can't let this cup pass,
Yeah.
nevertheless, not my will, but
Yours.
Yeah.
see, Adam never asked what God's will was.
No.
Yep.
Nor did Esau. Now I can go down the whole line about a lot of different people that never considered. They were trying to do what God wanted them to do or be what they're supposed to be, but they never considered what's your will. You get it?
Yeah.
And so now I'm going to sell who I am for the sake of who somebody else says I'm supposed to be.
Do it every day.
They've done it with their sexuality.
Yeah.
They've done it with their careers. They've done it with their beliefs or religion. They've done it with all these things. They sold and then here's Jesus. I think Jesus kills all religion. And people are not gonna like this, but he kills them all, Christianity included. Like he kills them all because he says y'all going about all this the wrong way. And this is why people are missing who they truly are. You know what I'm saying? You're going by these rules and you're basing your life off of the rules.
Rules and desires.
Rules and desires,
Yeah.
right? When actuality, it's really who you are on the inside,
Man.
deep down, outside of all these layers of other stuff.
Man.
You get what I'm saying? And so the opposite of that now, you'll sell what profit the man to gain the whole world and lose his?
So.
You'll sell your soul. The last temptation the devil did with Jesus, I took you up and show you all the kingdom and said, I'll give you all this if you'll watch this. Okay, I gotta say this right. If watch this. I'm trying to say it right, so I'm gonna say it, but then y'all may be right because blessing means kneel.
Mm-hmm.
The first definition when you look at the word blessed in the Old Testament, in the Old Hebrew it says kneel, and he says, "I'll give you all these things if you'll kneel to me, if you'll bless me, or you'll call me the blessing." Right? Or he could have said, "You allow me to." I don't know if it's that way. I'm gotta research that a little more, but I'll give you all these things if you bow down to me. Sell who you are. You are the blessing. Right?
Already.
But when you bow, you're trying to get the blessing.
Bruh. But when you said that though, what I thought was some people are selling their souls for the next temptation that comes up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're selling your soul for the temptation.
You're selling yourself, and it's gonna be the same cycle. And that's gonna run out. Then you're gonna be looking for another temptation. It's like being addicted to drugs. It's like you found a high, and don't get it twisted. The high is real, but it's not. It's seeming real, but it's not everlasting life. It touches a part of your life, but it's not everlasting because it doesn't stay. So now you're an addict now because you're looking for the next hit.
And your temptation could be success.
And
your temptation could be success, the next level.
And they're living
Think about
their
you
lives.
put them at the top of the mountain.
They're living their lives based off of that. They got people living their lives based off the next orgasm. They base off the next time they have a sexual encounter. Now they base it on that. They don't even know relationships. They don't even know it. They got people based. They're only doing their job because another check is coming, not because they're trying to improve where they are. Right. It's
next.
It's gonna be one fruit to the next. Wow. They didn't realize that when they ate from that tree, it's gonna be one fruit to the next. And then God tells them, now you're gonna work from the sweat of your brow now. Now you're about to have trouble. Now you're gonna have pain because you don't even realize that you already are.